And like you said, we do have a special guest. And if you wanna bring that special guest out now, I will give you the honors to do it.
Okay, do you guys know sino ang special guest natin? Sino? Sabihin niyo sa akin.
Gino!
Is he here ba?
Yes, I think he is here. Maybe please bring out Gino Roque! Nice to meet you, Gino. Hello. All right. So, like we said, we're gonna be picking out two ladies. So go ahead and you can start off with picking out your two special guests for your little game on picking out your next Miss M and Co. So go ahead.
Ayun. Okay. Ayun, si Ron at saka si Mommy V. Okay, what's happening?
Okay, so basically,
Blocking.
they have to say a sales pitch or
Oh.
choose one product or how would you sell?
Ayan. Kailangan po ninyo pumili ng produkto dito sa bag natin dito from M&Co. And they have to try to sell it to Gino. Right? And Gino will be picking out the winner of who sells it even better. Great. Okay. So go on, pick a product and maybe pick another product, please. Ayan, let's start off with contestant number 1. Pabenta po ang first product natin kay Gino, our customer. So Gino may stand up. Yes, Gino is the customer. So Gino may please stand up in the middle of the stage. And she will try to sell you this M&Co product.
Yes, hello. Good afternoon po, Boss Gino. Yes, we have the M&Co lipstick. This is my favorite brand, the Scarlet. Yes, if you buy this and you will apply it on your lips, it's very colorful and it's very wonderful. If you give it to your girlfriend, it must be so wonderful. Her lips become so very kissable. So that's why you buy this for your girlfriend. And
What
that's
if I
all.
don't
Thank
have?
you.
What if I don't have?
You can go to Advantage and you can visit to our website. So you can buy the M&Co lipstick, Scarlet brand.
Wow. Alright, let's give it up to contestant number 1. Alright, let's bring out contestant number 2 trying to sell our M&Co product. Take it away.
Favorite ko yan. Sir, it's Savior of the Wine, Advanced Whitening. Can you please, in 7 days, we will, yung Miracle White po, once na tinake nyo to, may 7 days challenge siya. Three times a day, you will take it. Hindi to katulad ng mga whitening na gluta na wala siyang, sa iba kasi walang sakura flower. Hindi katulad nitong Miracle White, meron. Pag ito, after 7 days, talagang mag-tinkies yung face mo. Talagang lalabas yung natural, like Miss Alex. Tsaka ano po, sir, mabili talaga to. Talagang super, out of stock talaga to. Sa akin lang marami talaga. So, kung ako sa inyo, bili na kayo, try it. Talagang in 7 days, makikita nyo, ganda ng mukha. Hindi lang mukha, the whole body. Kaya kung ako sa inyo, kahit to go to Vantage, pumunta lang po kayo doon para makakuha po kayo nito and then makikita niyo po lahat ng product ng Vantage. Lalo na ang M&Co. Lahat po siya maganda. Maganda po sa katawan, maganda sa mukha. Lahat po.
Alright, thank you so much, contestant number 2. Okay, can we bring out contestant number 1 and 2 on stage? Can I have you both on stage po? Please remain on stage po. And then Gino also, because you're going to be picking out our winner. ladies, what is the pitch that you liked more?
Actually, they both have really good pitches. They are really good. The way they project themselves is really good. It's so hard for me to choose a winner between these two wonderful people. So, can we give both of them? I feel like they deserve both.
Guys, what do you think? Should we give it to both?
Yes!
Okay, yeah, okay, so
So the crowd wins.
okay, so both of you guys can get. Kasi syempre.
The both
Yeah, congratulations! Kissable in 7 days, Chos. Alright, thank you so much to our contestants. Thank you so much also, Gino, for joining in our little game there. And welcome to the Mega Beauty Con 2019.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Yeah, and so I know you guys have a really busy schedule, and earlier we talked about direct selling, and I know you know more about that. I mean, how did you get into this whole thing? We'd like to know more about that.
Yes, actually, when we started our direct selling line, it was for the companies of our other brand, Camiseta. It was for our employees to earn extra income. And then what happened was, so it was just open for them. So for them to earn a little bit more than their salary. And then eventually, it just grew and grew and grew. Then we decided to open it up to the public. And then that's when it, took off and stuff.
And do you find that it's actually, easy for them to do this part-time, or easier on the, let's say, the moms out there, or stay-at-home moms, if they want to figure out what to do, what else to do for their spare time?
Yes, exactly. Because most of our direct sellers, they usually do it part-time. Because especially 9-to-5 job, and then usually with the internet now, with a click of a button, you can already, message people, not just here in the Philippines, but also abroad. So now, communication is much easier. And when communication is much easier, it's easier for them to sell and earn that extra income. So like, for example, with one of our products, if you get 30% off, you get like, let's say 500 pesos. So if you sell 2, then that's like double or triple the sahod of a regular person. So people doing this to earn extra income part-time, what else can you ask for?
And it's so great, especially, fighting poverty as well. Have you had, I'm sure you talk to a lot of your sellers, and a lot of them have their own special stories that they have. Do you have your own story, or do you remember any story that really touched your heart about them entering this entrepreneurship with you guys?
Yes, we had this one seller who before he was just selling banana Q.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was selling banana Qs outside, and then all of a sudden he decided to get into the business and to try it out. Because to try it out with us, it's just I think 999.
Oh, wow.
So, and all of a sudden now he has 2 houses and a Mustang. So
What? So from banana selling to a month, you went from 0 to 100 right there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But I'm sure they put in a lot of hard work as well. And you guys have been also training all the people that kind of get into M&Co as well, right? And just a little sidetrack, because we can't avoid the fact that, you joined PBB and stuff. Like, how is it ever since that experience?
Well, it's basically the same thing. It's just now there are more eyes on it. So it's good because now we get to go out and I get to meet so many other people. Because usually in our business it's us and other sellers, but now we were able to touch the lives of not just people here in the Philippines, but maybe people from abroad too. And hopefully we can become good influences to them.
And I'm sure you are, and it's so interesting too, like one of the good influences that you will have, or you already showed them, is the fact that, yeah, you've come from a business background, but you entered PBB as well. It's like coming into new experiences. I mean, how was that? What made you decide, you know what, I want to try this thing out?
Yeah, actually that's like the main question. Everybody asks, you come from a business background. Why did you join PBB? Well, it was mostly to prove to myself, and aside from finding myself, is because when you enter the house of Kuya, nobody knows, everybody inside the house has no idea who you are. Nothing to do with your background, nothing. So everybody starts from ground zero. So I wanted to see what I could do without maybe the advantages or disadvantages being outside. So now everybody is on the same level. and I wanted to see where I would stand against them.
That's so great, and I think that's also the attitude you need to have if you're coming into M&Co as well. If you haven't tried it before, I know maybe a lot of your direct sellers have never been into business before, but they finally had the courage and guts. So just, you know what, like, let's try it out and see what happens.
It's super easy. Our products are something that you would use personally, so it's so easy to sell. Like, I have personally sold, like, on the side, like, so many beauty bills just because people are like, wait, how do you get your glow or something? I'm like, oh, like, it's simple, like, it's just this. Yeah. So it's something so easy for everyone to do, and you don't even have to do it full time. Like, post on your Instagram or something. Easy.
Your friends are your customers as well. And it's such a great community to be around with as well. And I love the fact that your community is also here. Maybe a final message to everyone who probably just met you guys and just heard about M&Co. And for all our M&Co fans out there, just any final messages from the both of you?
I just want to say thank you so much for coming and for being a part of BeautyCon. It's such an amazing event, and we're so lucky and so honored to be a part of it. And I hope, like, in our short time here with you guys, like, you guys learned something and we were able to make your lives better and inspire you.
Yes, thank you guys for coming out. People who came from all over, thank you so much for the support. And enjoy the show. It's first time being here, and super thankful. Thank you, Megan, for having us. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, thank you guys so much.
Thank you.